Oh, and before we go, I believe we got one thing we got to take care of now that we got that acid sweeper. Alright. Install the acid steeper. Rumbling vibrates from the unit chassis.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Hello. Ah. Hey, good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
So, where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Eh. Well, welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
And there we go. We got our new companion. He is Sam. Sam he is. Oh, wait. Sam I am. Ah, damn it. That would have been better if I was named... If I was Sam. Oh, well. Anyway. Next stop. Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, anyway, we better deposit some crud. Oh, cool, he's washing everything. Alright, I think now we got that ready, so, I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna empty out some inventory. Here we are. Let's see, we don't need the tech skills, so... Anyway, let's get ourselves moving. We got a few jobs to take care of, and we got some stuff to deal with, so... First, we're taking Vicar Max with us. Did we disconnect? Hold up. Did we disconnect? Looks like we did or not. Oh. Oh boy. Probably I did. But either way, I thought I disconnected, but either way, hopefully it worked.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs, could be bootleg Aetherwave cartridges.
And they're just transferring cargo out where everyone can see?
Legal or not, somehow the company always has its paperwork in order.
Well, either way, we took care of that. Let's modify some equipment. There, Vicar. Ha! Mad Max. All right. Now we got that out of the way, let's continue on. So first...
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
You do know Skittles could sue you for that. Either way, let's continue on. Let's go take care of some of our stuff here. Here we are, Medical Bay 1. Oh good, they got the medical Sams. Perfect.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you. And now we're friendly with the Groundbreaker.
C&P Mere Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Bratwurst. Ooh. Here you go. Hey.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
But what kind of expenditure are we talking about? Ooh. Good lord, we're making a ton of money. Woo!
Borg patrol nicked a friend of mine. Accused her of piracy.
Shit. She actually do it?
One of the cleanest folk I know. She found a hold-up ship and was pulling a legal salvage. One of the big cruisers rolled up on her and claimed she'd done the holding her own self.
What the hell am I gonna do with it?
C&P Borst Pockets. Can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Borst Pockets.
Fork pockets? That's not how you advertise, you damn robot. You go, forced pockets. That's how you do it. What the hell? Hold up a moment. Time out. Lost a lot of signal right there. I don't know what the heck happened. Either way, we'll figure that out. Everything's fine for now, so I'm getting back. So resuming. I might have to make a habit of recording from now on. Yo, Granny!
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Oh, we did! I investigated your signal, Granny.
What's that? Speak up now.
How about those secrets you asked me to look for?
What'd you turn up?
Well, I found a schematic for a prototype weapon from Force, and I'm selling. You buying?
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
Got some Raptidon musk. Interested?
me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
And I found this formula post for you. Here you go.
These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose.
Martin Callan might be interested. Spacer Choice is supposedly developing toothpaste now.
Well, 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 aren't you clever? Thank you, dearie. I might just follow up on that.
I think that's it.
That's plenty, my dear. And more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Ooh, we're revered with it. Well, what happened to those secret... Well, anyway, I think we got enough money, so here. Let's buy that Stellar Bay nav key.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Nope. Thank you for the... Thanks, lady. Well, what happened to those secrets anyway?
I'm afraid that's confidential, my dear. A matter of customer privacy. I'd wager you'd demand the same were you the one buying. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how...
Thanks for the time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
That is one nice little lady. That is one cool old lady.
Gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's the moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Did you just pull an Obi-Wan, Vicar Marx? I swear, you pulled an Obi-Wan.
I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
You ruined it. You freaking ruined it, you damn ad. Don't you hate that?
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
We'll figure that out. Yo!
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yep. That's right. Name's Trojan Darius.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should get moving. What the heck happened? Right, let's see. Just double checking. Nope, looks like everything's okay. Just wanted to make sure. You know, net troubles are a pain in the butt. But, you know, that's how it is. Is the music still working? Let's see. Yeah, it is. So... Or we could just refresh this and see if it'll fix the issue, because I've had that happen before a few times. Let's see. Could refresh. Hopefully it does.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
Ah.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
There's Captain, name's Trojan Darius, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Nah, don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Well, I can get into Stellar Bay. Tell me about the job.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What they're doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
Ooh. How unconventional. Asking for a friend. That's all.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
I understood about that. I know what that meaning is.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Well, that set me at ease.
You know how that is.
Let us take heed that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary assignment.
Oh, you can calm down about that, Vicar. We're not basically going to do anything that's going to break the law. What's your equipment anyway, good Vicar? Oh, dialogue skill.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Now, those guys are just chumps. How much money we got on that? So, let's see. We still have... Oh. Probably cost us $1,700, but hey, you know, napkins are not cheap, but now we got some upgrades, so let's get... continuing.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
You're not much of a drinker. Are you sure you want to do it? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Well, since you're not much of a drinker, let's start you with a basic beer. That's how my grandmother got me started with beer.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Welcome to a favored pastime of the common masses, Ms. Holcomb. I myself don't imagine you'll care for the flavor.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Enjoying a drink with friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I give counsel to plenty of folks I don't consider to be friends. If you need an ear, Miss Holcomb, I'm listening.
Yeah, start by telling... Well, start by telling her why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Well, what did she actually write in the message? You haven't said what it was.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What's this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Wait. Before you do that, I think it's best to basically get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good call. It's best to proceed with a light hand the first time.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head.
Was there a brief disconnect?
What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Anyway, I was gonna say, was there a brief disconnect? I think there was a brief disconnect, because that's where I got the bot notification. I did not know that disconnect happened, but hopefully that got fixed up. Bored of me. Don't stop there. You're on a roll. Come on.
Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness.
I'm not teasing you.
No, I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
So you're afraid of being rejected of who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
That's kind of a bit of a question. You know. I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I'd say, you know. Everyone is, no matter what their quirks is. I can imagine that. That's a tough question.
Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do. That's normal.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
Anytime.
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
Well, don't ask for my opinion. This is your basis. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Well, it's not like I could be elsewhere. Nor am I capable of neglecting a wayward lamb in need of guidance.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that went well. Anyway, we did some missions, so with that out of the way, let's head back to the... Let's go. Ooh, Picker Max leveled up. Let's see what we can dump. Anyway, let's get back to the map and head back to the Unreliable, because I'm sure Good Doc is going to basically figure out what it is. I better break that advert for a moment. There we go. Anyway, we got everything taken care of, so...
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Oh.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yeah, before we do that, I'm going to put ourselves be right back at the moment. So, you guys be right back. I'm going to go stretch my legs for a moment, and we'll send that transmission to Wells. So, here's a brief commercial break, so be right back, folks. Alright, we're back. So let's get ourselves back operational and ready. Well, put him on screen then, Ada.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Hotbed of political activity. Sounds like fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Alright, that sounds good. I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Oh, now we're leveled up. I'm going to need snake oil salesman so I can get some. That way we can get more money. That should work. What can I say? Silver-tongued.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You mentioned that an Aetherwave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Oh boy.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Mr. Ludovico, what can I do for you?
Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And what's your first thought was to come to me?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Ooh. I'm having... I've never heard of Sublight Underground anyway.
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Piraeus Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Lady, please! You're both very beautiful. But as far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Huh. Inspector Trojan Darius. I like that. Captain, freelancer, an inspector. Huh. Man, I feel like Gene Starwin at the moment.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been really popular if her death would have put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You seem competent. Well, you seem basically a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
They seem like jackasses in my book.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
You got everything. I got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
One thing that gets me curious is, I don't really know why they would trust me to deal with Halcyon Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
What about this Eridanos planet we're talking about?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Thanks, Ada. But before we do anything crazy, we better head over to Monarch. So with that,
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
oh, thanks for that. Well, first, let's get everybody upgraded. So Ellie's going to be dealing with that. We're going to need... She's our medic, so we're going to make sure she needs that. And Sam, see what we can do for you. That's one Intimidate. Alright. We'll apply that. Alright. So let's see what we can do for you, good vicar. Let's see. You want dialogue. Alright, let's get some equipment for everybody. So let's see. Pavardi's got one. That should help her out. Let's see. Vicar Max got a weapon. Sam's is integrated. Felix, here we are. Let's see what we could give you. Better yet, let's give you a light assault rifle. That should do well. Oh, and equipment. Equipment. Yeah, I forgot about that. You got melee weapon skills. Let's see. Two-handed melee. Yours is one-handed. Alright. Oh. That should help you out right there, Bubba Louie. So while we do this, I think I know what I could do. So we're gonna add armor. So first, let's modify that armor of yours. I think we're fine on that. Let's tinker that armor setup a bit. Here we are. Yeah, that should do better. See, you got 26, so that puts tech. Let's see, could we upgrade that? Let's tinker the helmet. Here we are. Oh, never mind. I just think that thing didn't even... Oh, never mind. That had some armor. Anyway. Ellie gets... Yeah, that should do well. Hmm. Hmm. What would be good? I think we'll hold off on that until I can figure out what's needed. Alright. And I think we're ready. So with that, let's get ourselves set down. Let's transfer some stuff we probably won't need. So let's store this here. This here. There we go.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Oh, what do we got here? Didn't see this. Formerly the property of Frey, posthumously put to better use in your quarters. Oh. Huh. We got a mini barcader. Neat.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Oh, I'm fine, Ada. Thank you, though. We gotta get down, so... Anyway, we better do some cleanup. See, get rid of this. You won't need that. Ordnance, we won't need that either. Yeah, medical? Alright, Pavardi got equipment, but she got. No, that looks cool. I like that. That actually looks cool, but we'll need to find some better equipment for some of our other friends, so... Alright.
Good luck, Captain.
No worries. We're gonna be taking Pavardi with us, and I think we'll be taking... Let's take Sam with us. This is gonna be some cool stuff anyway, so with that... I like Pavardi. She's adorable. She's like an innocent little mechanical angel. You can be both admired and feared at the same time. And here we are! Welcome to Monarch! I'm at Stellar Bay. Oh, there it is. Shouldn't be leaving your luggage around here, so let's get to moving. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Alright.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, you seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out here anyway?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Ooh.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Basically, Trojan Darius.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated that they couldn't get anyone else visiting?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
To be honest with that whole thing, I was not expecting what to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Wait, what do you mean mostly? Are you saying the board's been lying about this planet?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
I'm gonna go look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's the Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Yeah, this poster sounds very valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Yeah, I'll take a look about your poster then, bub.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Oh, we're good on ammo, so I'd say we're really good on ammo. And let's see what they got. I'll go on and take a look. Hopefully I can find something like a work table. The yacht club vendor. Here we are. Yeah, that should do well. Hmm.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On
Oh.
account of its blood. So it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Oh, wow. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach